South Africa will look to maintain their winning form at home, having won the last 5 Test match series on home soil. Sri Lanka coming off a disappointing tour in Australia. Proteas captain Faf du Plessis maintains they will prepare for Sri Lanka as they would for any other team.
You know, there's a lot of distractions. You know, World Cup is one of them, playing a team that's not as on top of their game as they would like. There's a lot of things happening in their camp, but for me, to make sure that we are aware of that as a team and switched on. So when the toss goes up, we make sure that we're treating them with the same amount of respect we would do at the top Test teams in the world. I mean, they've had a tough time, obviously, in Australia now, and there's been a lot of things happening away from their team, so I suppose it's not ideal for them. But I will always respect opposition that we play against, whether it's a Sri Lankan team that's lost or whether we're playing an Ireland or Afghanistan team. But for me, our preparation doesn't change. It is an obvious cliche, but that's something I speak to the team about.
With the Cricket World Cup coming up, du Plessis admits it's a bit of a distraction playing the red ball version of the game, but their main focus is to get back to the #1 spot on the ICC Test rankings.
I think for myself and the coach, we're comfortable with having almost like our eyes on both. But for the Test team itself, yes, there's a few one-day players in the Test team, but it's important that the Test team themselves, their focus doesn't get distracted. Making sure that everything they do is geared towards us as a Test team trying to get back to #1.
The first test will start on Wednesday at Kingsmead. Sipho Malenga, Durban.